Hi guys, Alex Peak Performance Reviews. Welcome to another vlog and welcome to my barn again and to another KA video. Unfortunately for some of you people that don't want to watch that, but obviously you wouldn't have clicked on if you didn't need to or want to. But anyway, yeah, another vlog on the KA because it's really close to race day. We are just finishing off, and I know I've been going on about this for a while, just finishing off the graphics. We've finally just got those back, the new graphics from DMB Graphics, and we're just doing a few little other odds and sods jobs that have been needing to be done. Rear wheel bearings have been done. Francois was a genius and done those, which is great. But yeah, we're just doing a few little odd jobs as well, which I'll show you. Really simple job. You might not be able to see too much, but just plumbing in the GoPro wiring, so it's direct feed as well. So I'm doing that, getting that done, and then yeah, other than that, like I say, getting the decals on the car. It will need another clean, and yeah, we've got a track day coming up really soon, tomorrow in fact. So we're just getting all the spares and everything together, ready for just what if and just in case. Before I do a shout out to Cam Auto, I'm going to show you obviously what we've got. Cam Auto Developments have provided us with lots of parts or oils and stuff like that, and vital oils for race day prep and track day prep. I ordered 2 days ago and got a day ago, so basically it took 1 day from inception of my call to the guys at Cam Auto, and they provided us with 5 quarts of Redline 530 Easter oil, and also some brake fluid and some gearbox oil. And also they chuck in some Haribos as well, so happy days. But yeah, I'll crack on with the decals and quick oil change, and we'll be ready for the track day tomorrow. I'm going to basically quickly shout out Cam Auto Development. So links in the bio to their website, so go check them out, guys. Basically they do fluids and they like, you know, oils for gearbox, engine, etc., brake fluid. They've got SRF brake fluid at the best price. Loads of really good Redline Easter race oils at the best price, or really good prices. Hit them up always. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook, and definitely check out the website. They're also real specialists in braided hoses, Aeroquip fittings, so Goodrich fittings, so brake lines, braided hoses, fuel lines, everything you think of it, they can do it. So like I say, brake oil, any specialized braided lines and fittings, so any obscure fitting they can really help you with. They've helped me out actually, mainly on my Supra actually, for fittings and fuel fittings, and they've been second to none, so check them out for that. They also specialize in I'll show you around quickly. This little beauty, obviously we're all ready for a track day, so excuse the mess in there, but they also specialize in fire suppression kits. So the kit that we got for this car was supplied by Cam Auto Developments as well, so check them out, links in the bio, and I'll crack on with the rest of the jobs I've got to do. So yeah, we're getting on, just doing an oil change. Actually, I've undone the sump plug, draining the oil from the heart of the motor. And I've got to say, and this is why I'm coming on video right now, I reckon it's the first time I've ever done an oil change and I've not spilt one drop. World record, PB. I'm really pleased with that. Buzzing, absolutely buzzing. So yeah, no oil spilt whatsoever. So the I can never do this. There we go. The I'll show you in a minute what it is. It's going to go in the sump. We need for the, just so you know, if you are changing oil on one of these Duratec motors, which is what we use in the EnduroKa Championship, they're 69 horsepower. They take 4.1 litres of oil. Obviously check yourself, because give or take, sometimes depending on what's drained out and how you drain it out, you might need plus or minus a little bit of that, but normally minus or a little bit less than 4.1. But keep an eye on it, don't overfill, always not good for your seals and stuff like that. Crankcase pressure, don't overfill, never good. If it's a little bit, don't worry too much, it's not going to hurt. But if it's over a lot, be careful, or drain. If you go under, obviously as long as it's not miles under, you're not going to do any engine damage and wear. But ideally just do it close to what looks about right, drive the car a little bit, let it settle, then recheck again. If you have got a EnduroKa motor, which is the 59 horsepower KA, they take 3.25 litres, so a lot less oil in the sump, just so you know. So 13mm socket is what's required. Wrench it off and yeah, let it drain. Open the top cap as well, that helps it drain better. I always then drop the car back down flat so it drains better as well, with the sump tray that with manufacturers and make underneath it. Ouch. Did you hear that? Someone's talking about sump. Someone's took off their sump outside there, I think. Yeah, he's made me forgot what I wanted to say, but doesn't matter. I'm going to show you the product quickly. So these are they're an Easter oil, which is like basically Easter oil is a really good quality oil. If you haven't seen my link for my kind of PPR tech garage video on oils, really worth a watch. I'll ping it up in the top right hand corner for you now. And if you watch that, you'll understand what Easter oils are and why Easter oils are better. I mean, on this kind of car, you're not going to really notice much difference, but it's just quality. And at the end of the day, if you're racing, in my opinion, it's worth it. So we hold no secrets from anyone. We use factory weight Easter oil, so good quality Easter oil. Like I said before in the video, these have come from Cam Auto, so Cam Auto Developments, I'll get it right. And they've provided us with all of these. They're one of our sponsors. I'll check it out on the car. Let's have a look. There they are. These are the boys, Cam Auto Development. So check them out. Like I say, links in the bio. They have given us this oil as a sponsors package. We've also got some gear oil to use, which we're not going to do just now. And we've got some sexy Castrol React SRF Racing. If you don't know about this oil, have a little look up of it on the website, on Cam Auto Development's website. This stuff is just, if anyone who's in the know who runs probably often a high-end car would always use something like this. People have noted that genuinely on track days, especially if you run a car again and again, you really get you're out on track for a long time, maybe like you say racing, this stuff is 100% works. There's tests, it's proven. Very clever, very scientific, techie, mental, amazing brake fluid. So we've got that as well from Cam Dev Auto. So we're going to do that as well before the race, but not today. The oil's just going in there for the track day. So yeah, anyway, we're done. Sump plug's just chilling on there. We've cleaned it up obviously before we put it back on. We're going to lift the car back up, put the sump plug back on, just quickly inspect the oil. I always like to do that. And yeah, put the new oil in. Like I say, I think because I always say you normally use less. 4 quarts, because they're quarts, just be careful, do a 1/4 to litre conversion or else you're going to get it wrong. Quarts are a tiny bit less bigger than a litre, so the quarts are slightly more smaller than a litre, but there's roughly 4 litres there, just ever so slightly less, probably about 3.9 or 3.95, but really close to being a litre. So I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use 3 and then check it, and then use about half more, check it unless I need to put any more in, and then maybe put the rest of it in. But just really take care when checking those oils. These little dipsticks on here, if I can find it, where is it, over there, are not the best to read. They're really not overly clear to read, so make sure you don't overfill. Okay, so 3 lubrications in. That isn't English, by the way, that's just me talking shit. 3 quarts have been put in, so we're just gonna test the level and see if we need that extra 4th quart. Let's have a look. And if you can see, it's not very clear, but you can just about, well, obviously it's quite hard with new oil, but you can just see where that oil is. And obviously it needs to be in between those 2 dashes, those 2 little cutouts. So basically, see if I can point in between there. So yeah, I think it won't need a whole quart, to be honest with you. I think, mind you, it probably will swallow it as we warm the engine, so I think it probably will. I think it will take all of that, and that'll be about it. which basically is about right and what we expected. So yeah, happy days. We just put half of the fourth one in. We're just going to check it now as well. Let's have a little look. See if we can see. It's hard to see. I'm going to wipe it again and put it back in. So yeah, if you can see, it is just actually, maybe you can see more in the sun. There you go, probably just about to see. Let that focus again. Can you focus? Come on camera. There you go. It's just past the bottom mark. So yeah, I think it's going to need all of that caught in. So I'm going to ram the rest of that in and recheck, warm up the engine and recheck it. Let's check it again. We probably need a wipe first actually. All of that in. Let's try and get a focus on that again. Sunlight, there you go. Just under full, and that is 4 quarts in, which makes sense because 4.1 to fill has taken pretty much all of what we expected. So it's just under. I'm going to run up the car, let it get a little warm, not too warm at all, and then recheck that, and then I may even need to open the 5th quart and just top up to suit. But I think if it stays in between, I'm going to leave it, and then just I'll keep an eye on the track at the track day tomorrow, and just add and top up where required. But yeah, happy days, that's job done. So yeah, we're ready for the track day. Woo! Excuse the clutter in the car. Yeah, she's all ready. So make sure she's in neutral, caps on, sumps on. Give it a start and let it run up. Beautiful. Right, so we still haven't done decals. I'm going to do those this evening. Yes, before a track day. We're getting a bit tight, but yeah, I want obviously the decals on for the track day. Excuse me if you can't hear. Just going to run the car up for probably about 2, 3, 4 minutes. Let the engine warm up, not too much, just a little bit, just so it circulates the oil around the sump, around the crankshaft, everywhere, around all the oil galleries, and then I'll recheck the oil level and see where we sit at. So yeah, we're nearly done. I think that's pretty much it, but yeah, I'm going to just double check that, make sure it's all right, and I'll sign off. It's all good. Full throttle performance sticker on. Just stripped the old driver names because obviously we've got a much different lineup, and there you go, driver lineup confirmed. Boys are in. Myself, Charles Boniface, Lewis Kent and Ollie Turner. JD, job done. Happy days. Okay, so yeah, that is the end of the video, and we have just checked the oil levels, and yeah, it sits just over halfway in between those 2 points, and yeah, so I'm actually happy with that because I will drive it to the track, and in the morning I'll recheck it. Probably end up putting about 200 mil of oil in there, which is what we kind of roughly expected, but I'm going to just give it a run, let the oil circulate. I know it's sitting on a level where it's going to be absolutely fine, but I'll top it up closer to the halfway, to the full mark, at the very top of the mark, because I think that'll be better for it, especially if we're doing a 12-hour endurance race and a track day. So it may use a little bit during a track day. It hasn't seemed to at the moment. Engine's been sound, but you never know, and it's better to be safe than sorry, as they say, because it's not going to not use, it's going to use some oil, almost certainly. It's not going to grow oil, so yeah, better to have it right at the top mark rather than in the middle or down near the bottom, especially for racing. Road conditions, probably absolutely fine. But anyway, that was a real quick one. Just got to do the decals, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.